Hey everybody, I'm here for a out-of-the-box review of the Master Grade Gundam Heavyarms from Bandai. And this is the version EW that was just released about a week ago, I think about 6 or 7 days ago. And I bought mine from HobbyLink Japan and got it shipped here by EMS, and I got it in 6 days from Japan, so not a too big wait. My only complaint really about EMS is that I guess I had that as the default shipping method from HobbyLink Japan, and it actually takes longer and costs more to ship at EMS. So I'm not exactly sure why it was shipped that way, but uh, we'll just stick from FedEx from now on. So, anyways, I'm going to show off the box art here real quick, what you see on the outside, and then we'll take a look inside. So, first, to give you an idea about how big the box is. Another kit that I'm sure a lot of you guys have out there is just the Master Grade Wing Gundam. And as you can see, Master Grade Wing Gundam is just a little bit taller, I think by like 1/4 of an inch. And I think if I just push down on it, even they're about the same. So even the width of the box here is about the same. So it's the same size box as that. So as far as the box art itself, over here on this side, we get a view of the completed kit with decals, the back side, and then over here we can take a look at the new Gatling gun that this kit comes with. It's a little bit different than both the TV version and the EW version. We see right here is how the belt gets constructed. On box, I think right there it says 4. We have the shield by itself, the drum, the magazine, and the Gatling gun itself, as well as the optional army knife that the kit comes with. We have a shot here of the chest piece opening up with a little Troa Barton inside, and we see that we also get, with just about every single kit we get, a small picture or pilot for us to paint. We've got a nice view here of what this kit will look like after the decals have been applied. And then we see a shot of the shoulder, the shoulder after the missile pods and everything are put into it, which looks pretty cool. We see a view here of the army knife retracted, and then we have the option to have this kit displayed like it was in the TV version with its battle with the tall geese, that the arm could actually slide off and there was a beam saber inside of it. Going over the instructions, I am sad to say that it looks like this is optional and you can't just slide the arm off. So unfortunately, if you want to display it like this, you actually have to replace his left arm and then put this arm on it instead. So it's not the end of the world. I think it's certainly cool that they gave us the option to do this, and I definitely want to see what it looks like once it's put in. We've got the same picture on the front, just focusing more on the face. And then, on the back here we see again the kit displayed with all its weapons and missile pods open. We have a shot here of the version of the kit we're getting, the version Kotoki, and then what it would look like painted in the EW version. We also see the other 4 Master Grade wing kits that were released, and then another shot up here of all the kits together. And then we see some info here on the Endless Waltz movie that was made. So that'll just do it for the box art. I think I just want to point this out, though, that the box art that these kits are coming with is starting to look really, really impressive. A lot more nicer than some of the older stuff, especially the background. And in this one, that we can see they've gone as far as to actually add like the detail of like dirt and stuff on the kit. I don't think I'm going to paint mine to look like that, but it's going to look pretty cool when it's done anyways, and this box art's pretty nice. So anyways, let's get inside the kit and we can show you everything it comes with. So starting out, we have our A runner. One thing that I think some people will like as far as stickers is on this kit it only comes with 3 stickers. Or I'm sorry, the foil stickers anyways. And we see it's the eye and the front camera and the back camera. It comes with dry transfer decals and some normal stickers, clear stickers that can be applied to the kit as well. And as far as colors on the kit go, we've got our white, we've got yellow, we're going to get some of this blue, and then it is also molded in this kind of orange, like light orange, orangish yellow color. So a good amount of color. It's also going to have red in it as well. I mean, it can't be Heavyarms without the red and orange. So one thing here, here's our B runner. We see we've got our pieces for the legs, I believe, right here. Thighs. This is the ankle armor. Well, one thing in here I thought was pretty cool, and let me try to just get it down here by itself. This right here is the what's going to be the inside of the belt for the Gatling gun. And if the camera will pick it up, which it's kind of hard to see, I don't know if maybe moving this light a little bit. Well, nah, it's not really going to help out a lot. It'll just make the glare worse. Anyways, inside of here, which again, yeah, you can't see, it's actually copper wire, it looks like. So this will be able to connect from the gun to the drum and be able to keep its shape and not like kind of flop around and be really loose. So that'll be pretty cool. We also see here on this runner we've got the army knife as well as the inner frame for the shield, which will be pretty cool. Moving on, we've got here some inner frame pieces for the shoulders. We see like the chest piece here for the Gatling gun or beam gun inside of the chest. And then we see the missiles. And this part here I think is pretty cool. What I was nervous about is that we were going to have to paint the missiles while they were inside of the shoulders. But as we can see right here, the missiles are all kind of individually on their, or molded at least in the shape that it's going to go in the kit. And then where they get installed, we can see they're going to pop right through these holes. So we can actually paint these pieces first and then paint the missiles and then put the two together, and it's going to look pretty cool when it's done. Again, here we've got our red runner. We can see our shield up here at the top. We've got the pieces for the feet. There's some ankle armor, or skirt armor, excuse me. And it looks like the piece here for the crotch. So, and then again, this piece I just brought out, it has the missile bays for the legs and the doors for them as well. We see here, here's the clear piece for the face, so we can actually just paint that instead of using the stickers. We get our poly caps in here, and there's not too many, which is nice. But that's a different story about why it's nice. I don't know. I don't really like kits with a lot of them because it seems that they get weaker as time goes on. But anyways, here we've got the new Gatling gun that's been built for this kit. It's completely different than the TV version as well as the Endless Waltz version. We can see that it comes partially assembled already. If you've ever built the Goof Custom, which is what I'm working on right now, you knew that all of that was individually put on there, so it'll save you some of the work. And one of the problems with this kit that I've seen from the pictures, and it's probably my only complaint that I've seen so far, is that this is the first part of the Gatling gun, and when it gets put together, there is a huge seam on it. So that'll just have to get filled, and then you won't even really see it or care about it. Up here we've got some inner parts, or parts for the inner frame. This looks like it is the leg armor. These are the exact same two runners. I think this is the only duplicate runner in the kit. And then here we've got what looks like chest inner armor. We've got the hands on here. Kind of hard to make out there. And it looks like we're getting three, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of hands. So we can get some different looks on the hands. That'll be cool. And then here we see we've got some more inner armor. Here it looks like the inner pieces for the missile pods. So again, this will be cool that we can get the missile pods pushed through here, and then get them painted different colors. So that'll look really nice when it's done. And then I believe this is the inner chest piece for the cockpit, and it looks like the Gatling guns right here for the chest. So that'll do it for the runners that the kit comes with. And what's left in the box is our instruction manual. Again, we've got a very nice picture on the front of the Heavyarms Gundam. On the back we can see the kit after it's been painted as well as decaled. We also have a color guide on there for those of you who are choosing to paint your kit. My weather here is kind of gnarly, so I kind of have to pick my days when I can paint. But anyways, we flip it open here, and we've got a nice breakdown of how we're going to build the kit. Again, we see all the runners that the kit comes with on here, and again, there's only, as I've looked at this a few times, all I can see as far as duplicate runners is this piece right here, and again, that's just for the legs, I think. And then the instructions will get us started off building the body, followed by the head and the arms. And here's something I thought I'd show off that me and a whole lot of other people are really hopeful about. And it's this picture right here. And what we see, this is the model kit, and this scene is depicting something from, I think probably like, I don't know, episode somewhere between like 10 and 15 of the TV series where the Heavyarms fought with the Tallgeese. And why this is kind of cool is because this is a Master Grade Heavyarms, and there hasn't been a Master Grade Tallgeese yet. But they're deciding to show one here in the picture, which kind of has me hopeful that eventually they're going to make one. I've seen some rumors popping around the web that they're going to try to be doing this, so I'm pretty excited about it. Over here on the front, or I'm sorry, up here on the top, we see a scene also from TV where the Heavyarms was fighting Sandrock, and then we see down here all of the wing kits, and then just a few different options you can have to display your kit. So like right here is the optional arm you can slide on. We see the weapon pods open here for the legs, for the skirt armor, which is kind of cool. It's actually on the sides as well as the front. We see the missile pods from the shoulders, and then the chest Gatling. And then we also see that we can store the shield on the beam gun, and then have that mounted on the backpack. And I think lastly, everyone knows what the instructions look like, but lastly we see here on the back page we have the line art where we can put all of our decals. So this kit certainly has a lot, I think, to offer for Gundam Wing fans. It has a lot for me. Again, this is the kit that I've wanted ever since the release of these has been announced, so I'm really happy to get it. I'm going to get this guy painted or built, at least for right now, and then do a review of the completed kit. And then once the weather's a little bit more favorable, or I get an inside air brushing booth, I'm going to get it painted and then do a review of that once it's done. So that's going to do it for my out-of-the-box review for this kit. I'm going to get to work on it, getting it put together, and then I'll show it off. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.